What is up, guys? It's Alex from Calcio Connection here, making a cameo on the Serie Sitdown to react to Inter's 3-0 victory away at Roma. I've got to send a shout out to Frank Crivello and Richard Carmen for reaching out to me and asking me to do a recap before this match even started. So we didn't know how it was going to go, but I'm very, very happy to recap and react to this one because, quite frankly, in this visit by Inter to the Olimpico, this was the most emphatic Nerazzurri victory of the season so far. And I understand that Roma was far from whole today. A lot of injuries really decimated, yet still, I think the performance speaks for itself. And from the Inter standpoint, they also had, some injury troubles, but Inter are a very, very deep squad in Serie A. We know this. I mean, being without Stefan de Vrij and Lautaro Martinez, he's not fully fit, so he took the match off in this one. From the opening whistle and the opening kickoff, Roma actually looked very lively earlier. Nicolo Zaniolo made a couple of great runs. They had a near-scoring chance early, and then after the first couple of minutes, it just became one-way traffic in favor of Inter. This was the most fluid attack we have seen by far with Inzaghi's Inter, and the first goal that the Nerazzurri scored came from Hakan Çalhanoğlu, who's been in tremendous form really since the Milan derby, ever since he scored on a PK in front of the Curva Sud. Hakan, I don't know if he's just brimming with confidence or if he's taking to Inzaghi's tactics so well, probably a combination of those things, but he's been absolutely flying lately. He scores direct from the corner kick, so he scored on Olimpico at the Olimpico, actually nutmegged the goalkeeper. I'm sure that's one that Roma would like to forget. That came 15 minutes in. I thought the second goal that Inter scored was one of the prettiest team goals of the season. If you haven't had a chance to watch it, go back and watch the highlight and watch it from the full buildup before the tremendous pass by Hakan to Edin Dzeko. So Hakan gets a goal and an assist in this one. Dzeko buries the finish, and he gets his big goal against his former club. And I thought it was very classy by Dzeko because he didn't celebrate. To each his own. I know that some players will celebrate against their former clubs when they score, but I like it when players don't. I think that he has too much respect for Roma to do that. So I thought that was very classy by Dzeko. And then for Inter's third goal, which came the second goal, the Dzeko goal was the 24th minute. Inter's third goal came at the 39th minute. And it was great to see Denzel Dumfries score. A beautiful cross, then a header by Dumfries. The cross was from Bastoni. So another really, really nice goal. And Dumfries had just made a really important defensive stop right before scoring. So that was a big sequence for him. It's important for Dumfries because he's sat out a lot of games because Inzaghi, I don't think, trusts him so much at this point. He's playing now because of injury, and I think his confidence has been very low all season. So to see Dumfries get his first Serie A goal, I thought was very important. So all of Inter's scoring came in the first half. That was the best 45 minutes of the season for sure. Certainly the best half under Simone Inzaghi. For most of the second half, Inter did create a couple of chances, but for most of the second half, they were essentially playing keep away, which ended up working out fine. You get the victory, the clean sheet. There was a moment around the 80th minute when we all thought Nicolo Zaniolo scored. I mean, just created a beautiful shot and hit a rocket that we thought went into the top left corner. In fact, the scorekeeper thought it was in. They put up a goal for Roma. The announcers, Dre Cordero and the Calcio guy himself, Matteo Bonetti, on the Paramount Plus call in the States, they thought it was a goal. And then upon further review, it actually smashed off the outside of the net, not the inside of the net. So, and what I hadn't even mentioned to this point is this was Inter, the first time the Nerazzurri go up against Jose Mourinho since he left Inter after the treble. So I think it's probably for the best that this happened in an away game, not a home game, because if it was at the San Siro, there would have been, I think, more emotions from the fans in that case. And it was a really, really tough one for Mourinho, a huge, huge result for Inter. They go, I don't know when people will watch this. You may watch this after the Napoli-Atalanta match, but I'm recording this right after the match. So at the moment, Inter go in front of Napoli, second on the table. So huge shout out to Frank and Richard, Serie A Sit Down. Thank you guys so much, and Forza Inter.